Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing a festive drugstore Christmas get ready with me. I'm going to do a little makeup look using really cheap drugstore easily accessible products, and yeah, I'm really excited for you guys to watch, and this is the look. And if you're interested in seeing how I got this look, then continue watching. Hey guys, so we're going to get into the Christmas glam look. So first off, I'm going to prime my face, and I'm going to use the Barry M Glass Gloss Illuminating Serum. As you can see, I've used like half of this now, and I think this product is really good. It's just a little pipette sort of dropper thing, and I'm just going to squeeze that on my already cleansed and moisturised face. So that is my face primed. I'm going to use my favourite foundation ever, which is the Fresh and Fit makeup from Essence. And I'm just going to blend that in with a Zoeva brush. This is the Zoeva Silk Finish brush. This look is going to be quite a full glam look because I have a pressed glitter palette that I'm going to try and use in this. I'm not the biggest expert in pressed glitters, not gonna lie, but I just thought I'd give it a go. So this foundation is pretty much blended in now. I'm going to keep it quite light on the foundation base and then go in with a slightly more heavier concealer than usual. For a concealer, I'm going to use my Revolution Conceal and Define in the shade C1. So I'm just going to put that under my under eyes quite heavily because, as I said, I did go a bit lighter with the foundation. On my chin, and I will do a little bit on the forehead and down the bridge of the nose. I'm going to take the same brush as I did before and just blend this in. So that is all my concealer blended. For powder, because I wanted to keep this a pretty much drugstore Christmas get ready with me, I'm going to use my Revolution loose powder in the shade Lace. So I'm just going to pour some of that into the cap, like that. And I'm going to take my Real Techniques brush and just tap that off in the cap. And I'm going to pop that under my under eyes where I have just put that concealer. I'm going to put quite a thick layer and sort of leave it on there for a little bit. It's like slightly baking, but a little bit less intensely. I'm also going to put that down my nose and on my forehead. I've just wiped that bake away, and now I'm going to sort of bronze and contour. So the palette I'm using to bronze and contour is the Max & More Highlight Foundation Contour and Blush Palette. I literally got this from Home Bargains for £1.99, so this is a really affordable aspect to have in your Christmas getting ready makeup kit. I'm just going to use the darker bronzer and the lighter sort of powdery shades just to bronze up my face. And I'm going to use another Zoeva brush. I don't know what this is called because it's all rubbed off. I think it's Sheer Luxe Cheek or something like that. So I'm going to dip into this shade here and a little bit of this oranger shade here. Tap off and just blend in my face. I always see Christmas as a time to get really glowy and really bronzy. I am quite pale usually, and I normally don't actually bronze all that much, so I'm going to go a little bit more heavy-handed than I usually would, just because it's party time basically. For a blush, I am going to be using the NYX powder blush in the shade Mocha. This is a really cute blush. I got mine from Fragrance Direct. I'm unsure where else you could get it from, but I know it's really cheap. So I'm just going to tap in with my Real Techniques blush brush and go on the high points of my cheeks, on the nose and the forehead. So after I've blushed, I'm going to do my highlight, and for my highlights I have got a highlight from Primark. This is the Brunch Club highlighter. They're a dupe of sort of the Kylie Jenner ones, the highlighters. This shade is absolutely gorgeous. It's like a golden champagne shade and I love it, and it's really blinding. So to put this on, I'm going to use, is this a Zoeva? Yep, a Zoeva Luxe Powder Fusion brush, sorry. So I'm just going to dip into the product, get quite a lot on the brush, tap off excess and just go on my cheekbones with the brush there. And now I'm going to do the bridge of my nose and the top of my lips, just here, and a little bit on the chin. So there you go, that is highlight, blush and contour. That is basically my face done. Now I'm going to go on to eyebrows. So for my eyebrows, I have got the Revolution eyebrow pencil. This is the Revolution, I actually don't know, just the dual ended eyebrow pencil. This is in the shade dark brown. On one end you have the pencil itself and at the other end you have a spoolie. So I'm going to just use the spoolie first to brush up my eyebrows. And now I'm going to go in with the pencil side just to fill in my eyebrows. So I'm making the shape first with the pencil, then I'm going in and filling in the gaps. This is a really pigmented eyebrow pencil. Oh, I did that one a bit thick. Whoops. So that eyebrow went really wrong. Yeah, pretty bad, hey? I'm gonna try and brush it out with a spoolie. So now I'm going to go on to the eyeshadow. I'm actually really excited for this. So for my eyeshadow, I'm going to use the Tammy X Revolution palette, and I've also got this pressed glitter palette from Revolution as well that I'm going to hopefully use in the look. So this is the blank eyelid, and we're going to go in with this palette. So I'm going to get myself a fluffy brush. This one will be fine, and I'm going to go into a transition shade first. So the first, I actually might go purpley pinky. Let me just check my glitters. Yeah, I think I'm going to use this one. Oh, I might use the silver. Yeah. So I'm going to use purples and then use a silver on the lid, which I think will look really cool. So my first transition shade is going to be this sort of shade here. So I'm just going to dip into that and tap off that excess, and I'm going to go into the crease. This palette is a really nice palette for the price. This is literally only £10 from Superdrug or the Revolution website, and I think that is like the most amazing price. And as well, I really like Tammy. She does makeup here on YouTube. She does absolutely amazing eyeshadow looks, and she doesn't use that like really high-end products. She uses quite a lot of easily accessible drugstore products, which I really like. So that is a really nice shade to just pop in the crease there, and I'm obviously going to deepen that up with more of the more richer purples. I'm just going to do this other side. I'm absolutely in love with this shade, it's so gorgeous. So next up, I'm going to take myself a more denser brush. I'm going to use this brush here from BH Cosmetics, and I'm going to go into this more darker purple here at the side. Quite a rich, intense purple, and I'm going to focus that on the outer corners. And I'm also going to fill in half the lid space. Just going to get some more on my brush. Other side now. So now I've got that really lovely purple crease going on, I'm going to take a fluffy brush again, the same brush I used before, and I'm actually going to go, which one should I go into? I might go into this more orange shade and just try to buff out that top crease. It's not a crease, the top part, just to make it more blended. Okay, so we now have this. This side is not blended brilliantly, I know. So next up, we are going to do some glitter. Now, I'm really nervous about this because I'm really not very good at glitter. So I'm going to use this glitter glue. This is the Paint Glow glitter glue. I got this from Beauty Bay. It's not Drugstore technically, but it was like £2, so it is really cheap. So I'm just going to take a bit of this on my finger and put it on the inner corner of my lid space. So now that is down, I'm going to take a glitter from the Revolution palette. I'm going to take the shade Splendid. No, I'm not. I'm going to take the shade Lavish. Sorry. Should I do Lavish? Yeah, I want to do the silver. I think it'll be pretty. So I'm going to take a brush. I'm just going to take an Anastasia brush and see what happens. So I'm going to really dip into Lavish. Wow, that is a lot of glitter. Oh! Just tapping that on where I put the glue. Wow, that is pretty. I'm really not good at glitter. I've never actually used glitter before. So this is my first time using a glitter shadow, a glitter pressed shadow. I'm really excited and nervous. I think that looks nice, but I'm not sure if this one side is more pigmented than the other, so I'm just going to try and use my finger, because I don't know how glitters work. But shadows normally go on better with your finger, so I'm going to try and use my finger. Wow, that is seriously sparkly, like, oh my goodness. I feel like I'm going to have glitter everywhere. Got it on my nose. Wow, so for my first time using glitter ever, I think that looks so cool and I love it. So I think this might be a new love affair starting with glitter. So I'm going to blend out just the edges a little bit with some purple, just to sort of go over where that glitter was put. I don't know if this will work. I don't know how they really work. And then last but not least, I'm going to take a purpley shimmer shade and just put it on the corners next to that glitter. So I'm going to take this one in this palette here, which is a nice purple shimmer. So there we go. That's sort of the finished look on the eyes, I think. I know it's not the best, but I really enjoyed doing that. I thought that was really fun. I'm just going to take a brush and blend out the edges a little bit more. And I'm going to take a little bit of a whiter shade from this palette and just go over everything. So last but not least, I'm going to do my lower lash line, then my eyeshadow, my mascara. For my lower lash line, I'm going to take this Morphe brush and I'm going to go into maybe this purple shade and this pink shade that I didn't use. So I'm just going to dip and dip, tap off and then run under my eyelids. And again on the other side. So there we go, that is the eye look done. I'm actually really pleased with that. I'm just going to take this shade here, this white shade, and put it in my inner corner. For mascara, I'm going to use my Essence Lash Princess, which is my favourite mascara. To finish off the face, I'm going to set my face. I'm going to use the Revolution Calming Makeup Fixing Spray. I really like this fixing spray. So, last but not least, we got to do a lip. So, for a lip, let me just have a look. So, for a lip, I'm going to use a Natural Collection lip gloss in the shade Antique Rose. So guys, this is the finished look. I'll just get a little bit closer. I really like it. I think it looks really cool. Put my specs on so I can see. Yeah, I really like this look. So everything that I've used today is Drugstore and available from either Superdrug or Boots or Home Bargains or Primark. Really easily accessible makeup. Really cheap. And I think the look you get with it is so nice. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and subscribe to my channel if you want. And yeah, thank you so much. Farewell.